Today we're going to talk about a topic that I actually deal with a lot, being where I'm located, and that is qualifying for a loan as a longshoreman. Hello, this is David Zai, and I'm with the Zai Mortgage team. If you don't know what a longshoreman is, they are very, very important to our supply chain. So we've seen a lot of goods like run out on shelves, and we've seen like prices of goods increase significantly because manufacturers are either limiting the output of certain items, or there's just not a lot of workforce for it. If you've ever been on the Atlantic or Pacific or even Gulf of Mexico seaboard, you'll see that there are a lot of big old container ships that are out in the ocean that sometimes sit there for a long time, and then finally they get brought in by these pilot boats. And what they typically hold is they hold a lot of the necessary goods that we use on a day-to-day basis, like, fruits that come in from other countries, the supplies and grain and fuel that gets shipped from different places at a time. The longshoremen are the people that actually work at the ports, and they help unload all of that stuff. I really thank you for everything that you guys do, because without you, we may not have certain necessities that we need. So with that being said, there is a challenge when it comes to being a longshoreman, and some of the challenges are the way that they're paid. And number one, there's two types of pays. Okay, there's either union pay, and basically you can go in and you can pick whatever hours you want. You can pick whatever jobs you want based on seniority. However, the downfall of that is that the income is not guaranteed. It's almost looked at as commission income. The second way that longshoremen get paid is sometimes they are I would say, guaranteed workers. So they're guaranteed X amount of hours a week at a certain pay rate or even a salary. And those are the people that typically fix the cranes, work in integral parts that are not as dangerous, I would say, because a longshoreman job is very dangerous because, when you have the ability to pick up as many hours as you want and to basically determine your pay all the time, there's a lot of workers that are out there that work, 12, 18-hour shifts with a mandatory rest break, and then they go right back to work and work those long hours again. And I don't know about you guys, but I know me, I cannot survive on less than 5 or 6 hours of sleep. We're going to talk about how to qualify with the more challenging side of things, okay? Because if you're guaranteed hours, just like a regular qualification. However, we're going to talk about how to qualify if you have to pick your jobs and how we're able to use that income and qualify. So number one, we're going to talk about the conventional loan. It has to be likely to continue for 3 years. We have to determine the effect of the recent position change if the borrower is eligible for bonuses, because borrowers that are longshoremen are eligible for bonuses. So they get container royalty, they get Christmas bonus, they get all these different bonuses that come in at certain periods of time. And those bonuses typically have to be averaged for the last 2 years, and then it has to be likely to continue for 3 years. The second thing is that you have to have 2 years receipt is recommended. However, if you are receiving it for 12 to 24 months, it may be acceptable with a conventional loan if you have compensating factors. So it's a little more challenging to qualify for a longshoreman loan without compensating factors. Now, we're going to talk about the FHA Advantage. So the FHA Advantage is really good, all right? So FHA, you have to receive it for at least 1 year in the same line of work. So as long as you're a longshoreman and you've been in it for at least 1 year, we may be able to use that income. Or we average out the income for the last 2 years of earned income and bonus income. And like I said, if you have it for less than 2 years, we can possibly average it out for that period of time and give it to you as long as the likelihood of continuation is there. So I know there's a lot of challenges in qualifying for a loan as a longshoreman because that income is variable. Luckily and unluckily, the government's kind of taken away the ability to write off a lot of expenses. So that income is pretty set now. If you have any questions about qualifying for a loan as a longshoreman all along the eastern and western seaboard, I'd love to help you out. My name is David Zai, and I'm with the Zai Mortgage team, and my phone number is 757-478-8493. Please be sure to give us a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment below because I love your comments. So I will talk to you later, and if you have any questions at all about longshoreman income, give me a call.